Hello, welcome back, and let's just jump into it, shall we? Okay, I was on Twitter yesterday, and I came across a series of tweets that kind of irked me a little bit. Now, I'm not going to give a name of the tweeter, because I like their content, just not this statement. And here we go. Cis men playing trans women is harmful because it reinforces the societal idea that being trans is performative, an act, deception. Real world violence against trans women is largely due to the fact that cis men feel they are being tricked. That trans women are really secret men who are only pretending to be women instead of women who happen to have been born AMB. None of this detracts from the fact that Jeffrey Tambor is, yes, a very talented actor, and he wins awards for a reason. Now that we can agree on. However, we cannot pretend that the trend of cis men playing trans women does no real world harm. Now, like I said, this irked me a little bit, so I actually tweeted back to her, wanting her to give me an example of someone playing the role of a transgendered woman actually inciting violence, or if she was just generalizing. And she didn't really respond to me. Sure, a lot of popular YouTubers, Twitter users, what have you, tend not to respond to a good portion of people who tweet at them. Except she was tweeting at a bunch of people. Except me. And as of recording this right now, she still has not responded to my tweet, but others that were posted around the same time as mine. I guess it's hard to find someone who isn't so easily swayed by a movie without them being crazy. Now, I've been searching the net, looking for an example of violence incited by a straight actor playing a trans woman, and so far I can only find suggestions of how it could be harmful. Even a couple sites claiming that all straight men are secretly attracted to transsexual women and for that reason lash out, but only after having their fun with them. I guess suggesting that after they fuck a transsexual, they then lash out. And the examples that I did find on movies making people violent on other sites tried being vague. Like when an attempted killer or killers donned the masks from Scream or Halloween, as though somehow using a popular mask during a murder is to blame on the films. Any instance where someone cited a movie as their reason for committing a crime was either an attempt at an insanity plea, or they were actually batshit fucking crazy. Oh yeah, some of the movies cited were The Matrix, Passion of the Christ, and Basketball Diaries. That one's a bit of a stretch, really. And all of them, said Taxi Driver. Now, for those not old enough to know this, a man by the name of John Hinckley tried killing then-President Ronald Reagan. And many people tried connecting his assassination attempt with the movie Taxi Driver because of Robert De Niro's character wanting to assassinate a political figure, when actually Hinckley was just obsessed with Jodie Foster, who played a child prostitute in the movie. Everything he did was to try and get her attention, not emulate the movie. His attempt at Reagan was just a coincidence. It was just one of those things that he was hoping Jodie Foster would take notice. Now, you'll never find me saying there's no such thing as bigotry, but it stems from one's environment, not straight actors playing trans people or anyone playing any role. Only crazy people are swayed by a film, and only SJWs wanting one more thing to strawman is sad. And very, very dumb. Look, you cannot do away with bigotry no matter how hard you try. But pointing a finger at something that has nothing to do with the problem does not help. Go ahead, get your opinion out there, but you can't act like it's somehow the opinion everyone should have or they're bad people, especially if someone is able to find flaws in it. I guess what I'm saying is, Putting blame on something blameless is the waste of all our time. Instead, try keeping an open mind when it comes to society's problems. In my opinion, lack of education is the real problem. Without knowing history, culture, schools just keep pumping out ignorant kids who latch onto the first thing they hear. Like minorities are a drain on society, or white people are trying to keep minorities down. And that's my 2 cents. Please, if you enjoyed this, hit that like button and subscribe. Links to my Facebook and Twitter will be in the description down below. Thank you for your time, and have a good day.